Gucci?
No, we're good. Probably.
Probably.
Say the thing, Delta.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to...
I don't know if it happened with everyone else,
Yeah.
but Delta absolutely cut out at welcome to,
no.
and then stopped.
Hail and well-met travelers, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
There
Woo!
we go.
There it is.
The ritual is complete.
The dark summoning begins.
So it's on the video. Siren's not here tonight, so Delta's gonna be Reverence.
That's correct.
A very scared, still holding on to Rizlan reference, if I recall.
Hi, I'm Reference.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
No, we're not speaking during this battle.
And I can't
Oh.
heal anyone! Oh god, Siren's gonna literally murder me.
Probably.
yeah.
I can feel the knife.
You can feel the knife emoji and the actual knife coming for you.
The knife stabbing
Wow.
into my side right now. Let's play fucking Dungeons and Dragons, alright. Alright, last time. Shit, hit fan. Yes. Go.
We found the deer.
Found deer. Deer was location.
Deer was location.
Met up with
Um,
Margaret and Mar.
Correct.
We,
And
so-
we called mom and,
and
mom's
Sam.
mom.
Penn did not wake up from a nightmare.
Yeah, just having a
still has-
nightmare.
Still is not. Penn is having a 2-week-long nightmare at this point.
Shit.
You all called for help from Margaret, who ran over with Stella, Sam, and Martha White. And together, your combined forces, minus Penn, you went to confront the deer. And you got visuals on it. Here's the fun part.
Ah.
Ah.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking deer around it, as was mentioned before.
I still love Stella cleverly hidden. Like everyone who's like really close to deer, just like camouflaging behind them.
And you all decided to surround the deer and kind of pincer movement in towards it. And everyone had a kind of free action sort of dealio, where I gave you all an action to use before we begin the battle on the deer. And I guess we're gonna start with combat pretty much immediately. Let me set the scene a little bit.
Oh.
So, don't worry about this. This new upbeat music.
It's just the specific track isn't like the aesthetic of the scene, but anyway.
It's not what I want. Take me back to Sinister. Give me some other shit. Fuck.
Oh, we
There we
begin
go.
again with Transistor. Anyway,
It's back.
it's back.
Back and better than ever. You surrounded the deer. Penn is unconscious on Lilith's back still. Reverence stayed behind with Lilith, along with Rizlan, in the rear of Martha White, who was sort of confronting this deer. You all surrounded the large creature through the crowd of normal deer, and were able to get a clear shot of it with your eyes for the first time, and it is a massive white stag that just seems to have a glow to it. And meanwhile, Penn is having a terrible nightmare about the same stag.
Except
Alright.
horror stag. Anyway.
Except horror. So, last session, everyone sort of did an action. I believe Noah did Hunter's Mark,
And
Mara did Hex,
our respective grudge spells.
Rizan has Guidance, Noah has D8 of Inspiration,
Yep.
to use on pretty much literally anything. As far as I know, where nor the battle bard is a battle bard. Anyway.
Yeah. So. Just rip this paper up a little bit. So, the first in the turn order is Margrave. And
Get him,
Okay.
Mom.
Ooh, go mom.
Margrave, after everyone has sort of gotten in position, Martha White steps forward and the deer's attention sort of fully focuses on this giant threat to itself and all of its kin, and does
Oh.
not have any visuals of any of you. And Merritt, you see Margrave sort of slowly rise up from the grass. She's been crouching low and like you could barely see her at all. But at this point she picks herself up a little and you see her draw her bow back and bring an arrow out and it just misses. The deer does not notice yet, but she just kind of goes, "Fuck, damn," and just like sinks back into the grass.
Just in the darkness. Fuck. And then down.
Shit, just fucking dive back down. It's the White Stag's turn.
Oh boy.
And it is going to try and ram Martha White.
Be strong, Wolfgren.
Yeah, you see the giant deer's head just sort of lower and it starts like pawing at the earth. And Martha White. Mar White?
Did that
Mar
to
White.
yourself.
Marg White sort of readies herself to get braced for the impact, and the giant deer just charges forward, and its antlers like collide directly with her shoulders, and she's actually pushed back slightly, and like almost over Rizlan and Reverend.
Ugh.
Let me move this fucking deer. And the prongs of the horn do make puncture wounds, but she's a giant fucking wolf and isn't super put off by this. And
More
the
scars
deer
for the
sort
collection.
of like tries to toss her over really quickly, but let me see if she can make that save. No, she is pushed over as well. And Rizlan, Reverence, and Lilith are kind of exposed, but the deer is still focused mostly on Martha White. Rizlan's turn.
Come on, Bard Boy. Our NPC Bard Boy. We have two of them.
2 bards.
Toot toot, motherfucker.
Rizlan is going to use Calm Emotions on Reverence.
Good call.
And just sort of be like, hey, now is
Chill.
not the time for this. Yeah, Reverence just chooses to fail that save, and he is going to just sort of back up, just kind of edge around this giant deer, but stay close enough to Reverence that she's still in range, and that's his turn. Merritt.
Oh shit, right. I rolled higher. What's my bow range again? I can still shoot the thing. Probably. Oh yeah, no. Longbow. What am I thinking? Shoot for ages. Just sort of... Nope. I forgot. Move here-ish. Just be like, sorry dear, gotta shoot your parent, I guess. And Snapdragon for my action. Yes, probably. Actually, can I gotta remember to change it to my boy. I would rather do that. There we go. Public roll. Normal. Come on. 24 might do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Going.
You shoot out an arrow, and it just sort of it hits this deer, but not like you think it would. This deer is almost ethereal, so it doesn't hit like it would on a normal deer where it's flesh. It kind of sinks into it almost like a jello, and you can see
Oh.
the arrow in there, and you're not getting it back out. But at this, the deer actually sort of rears up its head a little and like goes, "What the fuck?" and looks around, and all the other deer also start going on alert. At this point, the deer are actually like beginning to scatter.
Here, I can hear the ripple of panic.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I was trying to remember what this was. So, there we go. Yeah. That's the hex, which y'all can sort of see. I don't know if I should. You all just see the sort of light in front of the chest, like Stella, Noah, and Rev, I guess. It's just sort of foggy light that's pulsing, like a 1-2, 1-2, like a heartbeat, kind of, maybe. And that is Spirit's hex.
All right.
And,
Would you like to do anything else?
I keep measuring, just sort of. Okay, that's it.
All right.
I don't know.
Next up in the order is Sam. I could not read my own handwriting for a second there. Oops.
Or even his. Okay, there's Sam. I couldn't see him in the sea of deer.
He is being deered. He's blending in.
With his green hair.
Mary couldn't even. His hair is dark, but. God. Oh,
Oh,
Jess?
Hello?
Hi. Did it go quiet?
No, I just dropped for some reason.
Okay.
I'm back. I think I'm back.
Yeah, we hear you.
Cool, cool.
All right.
What do you want to do, buddy? Okay, I think he's gonna try this. We'll go to, by the way, on the call.
Yes.
I mean, I
Okay.
am.
Yes.
Make sure. Sam, kind of Margray style, kind of pops his head up and looks around for a moment, sees a giant deer, and he's going to cast Dominate Beast.
Ooh.
And deer has advantage.
Oh.
Is it a beast?
You don't know.
All right.
Although it is Fae, so I understand why it has advantage.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You see this sort of twisting green bolt just like fling itself out of his palm, and it sort of swirls around the deer's head for a moment, but it doesn't seem to catch anything. And the deer like swats its ears around a little and seems vaguely irritated but not bothered. And Sam just goes, "Oh, okay," and just kind of moves back.
But I think he's just imagining the disappointment. Just like,
And
oh,
no,
darn.
it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Are you sure? Hunter's Mark and Ensnaring Strike are both
Oh,
concentration.
Yeah, concentration.
Yeah, you will
Yeah.
drop the 100 mark.
I take that back.
By all means.
True.
It's
Yeah,
something that's weird to account for, and that was a week ago,
Yeah.
so
There
Just want to
you go.
clarify.
I'm just gonna shoot with my bows. My crossbows.
Okay, do a roll.
Ranger Boys got this, I guess.
Nice.
And then I also roll a one.
is it?
Do the d6 for Hunter's Mark, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you cast it at a higher level, but that's only on like
Nah.
third. Yeah, don't think you have many of those.
Nope.
So, yeah, 1d6.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's 12 damage.
Very consistent with those rolls.
It is. It's very strange.
Yeah. um,
All right. So that's your action.
Still have a bonus action.
Yes, I believe so. And your movement.
Yeah. Cantrips are an action, right?
Depends on the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's generally yes, but it depends on the cantrip.
I only got Eldritch Blast and Frostbite. I think those two are actions.
Yes.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast definitely, and then, I mean, they're both
They're both
attacks, so
actions.
yeah.
Okay. I don't really want to do my bonus action, so I'm just gonna
Cool.
have Dungle. Oh, I'm gonna move Lilith.
Remember Pen's
Lilith
there
featuring
too.
Pen.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
Okay, good. Please don't kill my child.
No, I'm moving them away.
Save them.
How far is Lilith's movement?
Is it 40?
Oh, it's 40. Might be 30.
I feel like it's 40, but I'm not sure.
Lilith's movement.
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, check.
It's 40.
Boing, boing, boing. She leap, she move. She says hi to the steer.
Did any of you secure Pen down at all? Or is they just laying on Lilith's back?
Fuck.
I would like to say yes, but none of us actually said anything, I don't think.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, Pen falls off.
No!
Oh no.
Pen falls off next to Reverence.
Well, alright.
Who just kind of goes, oh! And like, Pen's down a little.
Noah sees this and he's gonna make his way over here.
Thank you.
Down as close as I can. So I only got 30 feet.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I did actually skip Reverence's turn somehow. It was before Merit, so we're gonna do that now.
Oh, hey!
Whoops!
Took a,
But that's conveniently timed. Pen is here now.
It took a moment for calm emotions to take effect, so she was stunned still.
Calm Emotions took a moment.
Oh,
She had him a breakdown for a minute. Did Siren cast Shield of Faith before? I think she did.
She cast it, but she casted it like way before. It was like a 10-minute
That's right.
concentration.
It did. Okay. She had cast Guidance. Is what it was. Okay.
Mhm.
So
That's her action.
yes, she is gonna cast Shield of
Chance
Faith. All right. She's gonna do this for Pen.
Aw.
So Pen has Shield of fucking Faith.
Although she certainly can't do that, guidance is concentration. And so is Shield of Faith.
I see.
Concentration is so fun.
Hold on. Let me read guidance real fast. Fucking just
Just scroll up a little bit.
here. Guidance. I just
Uh,
clicked it. Whoops. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, she would forfeit it for Shield of Faith. Okay.
Aw.
Plus 2. Alright, sick. Cool. And that is a bonus action. And
Attack or protect? She attack or she protect?
Does she attack or does she protect? This is gonna be a very reverence move because she's gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go. There it is.
Okay. Alright. Don't fuck this up, Reverence.
Please.
Or do, actually, because I don't know how Siren Happy would be if it's the first time it fucking rolls is this.
We need more damage. I don't care if she gets angry. Please. Hit! Oh, I could hear my echo. Yes!
It hits?
Poor
Alright.
Siren.
I hope it does.
I'm so sorry, Siren.
When you watch this back, assuming you watch all of it back, sorry, but also, you did good damage. Your girl did good. I'm still proud.
And, Reverence is going to drag Pen for half of her movement.
Hey Delta, Inflict Wounds is a touch spell.
Yeah. She'd have to run.
Ah,
Then she
I was
will do
wondering-
that.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. I thought you were accounting for that. Cause, I mean,
Yes.
she still would. This is the thing.
She
Yeah,
would
she
still
still
do it,
would.
is the thing.
Touch base
this
and
is
then run the fuck away.
Like, this is a very Reverence move.
fuck you, dear. Touch base and then run.
Okay. So that was 20 feet. 15? Yeah, that's not bad. She can move back. So she just goes back and kind of stands over Pen, like, I don't know what to do anymore with this.
Calm emotions is only slightly working.
Calm Emotions is working enough that she's not having a breakdown, but also her Pen is unconscious at her feet.
And she just ran and touched to hurt a Fey deer that's not that far from her.
yeah, Calm Emotions has to be working pretty well, actually, for her to go up and touch this fucking
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she runs up and, her holy symbol is glowing, and she just kind of like, ah! And reaches out and like really uncomfortably grabs the deer at his leg, and her hand kind of goes into the deer, and she screams. But it seems to have an effect because the deer like flinches away and like picks its foot up, and just kind of goes. "Ruff!" And she runs back quickly before there's a
It
problem.
angers.
And it's Stella's turn.
Oh man.
Here, Stella. Quick refresher on what you can do.
Be powerful, please. Save us, Stella. You saw how useless your wife was. Help us.
Okay, this will work. Okay. So, Stella pops out. Like they're all kind of like popping out like groundhogs. It's funny. Sees that like she's watched now both her wife and Sam fail to hit this thing. And she just sort of reaches out and clenches a fist towards it.
What do you do, Stell?
Here we go.
I'm so excited.
What'd she do?
What does
Oh,
she
sure,
do?
Is rolling those dice for a long time.
It's angry,
Roll 20?
huh?
Hello? It's
Oh,
just
dear.
rolling dice. It's not even.
Oh no.
Hello?
We'll
Oh,
never
is roll
know.
20 crashing around me?
Oh no.
Will I go
Uh-oh.
grab my real dice?
Oh.
Oh, nope, there it is.
Oh.
No, that's actually for the deer.
Oh,
so
shit.
this does work. She clenches her fist out and the deer freezes. And,
Hold person? Hold beast? Hold?
Hold beast.
hold monster.
Oh, shit.
Monster. Aha!
And, you can
Everyone's
kind of
so
see
much
her,
more
like,
powerful.
hands are glowing and her eyes as well. And the deer itself seems to have this strange, purple mist to it, almost coming around it. Like, the mist is thick, but this particularly is sort of almost tangible. And it seems to kind of struggle for a few moments, but is contained. And that is Stella's turn. And it's Thalia's turn. Where are you? My dear, she is so fucking far away. Okay.
Stab.
Spells are what slows it down. That'll be fun. That could work. This could work.
I so dearly love that Twister's on this fucking playlist. Anyway, sorry.
Well, okay. First of all, she's going to find Steed. And,
There's a deer right there.
it is a deer she summons. So this is like a ghost deer?
She summons a smaller stag. A friendlier stag, hopefully.
Summons a cooler stag.
A cooler stag.
And her and the cooler stag just fuck. Oh no! Hold on! I've done something terrible, but I'm gonna release so you have to.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Controls a smear!
See?
Oh god. This is the
Put my
worst.
girl back in place.
She doesn't deserve this.
Hold on, I'm trying so hard.
Please don't do her like this.
Shrink back. Oh my fucking god.
Oh no. Almost.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Don't do her like this.
One of the deer!
Oh god!
Oh.
Oh, you've done her so dirty.
Oh.
How fucking dare
What
you?
have you done?
I'm so angry.
Oh my fucking god, I never meant for this to happen like this. What the fuck is this?
I can't
Come
get
here!
this tiny
Oh,
deer.
I'm so squished! Oh god!
She
Why
killed
is it?
her.
Holy fuck!
Oh
I'm
god.
losing my mind.
Talia, baby!
Oh my god. I had to zoom in to figure out what happened to that deer because I couldn't find it. It's
I
just gone.
God. Okay. Talia, fucking get your shit together and stop twisting across dimension.
having one of those.
That deer's actually under her,
crying.
and I was gonna size it up, but I fucked up, so it's just under her? Hold on. There we go. She rode a deer. Okay. Fuck. Alright.
She possessed one of them.
Oh god, that was fucking wild. What was I gonna do with you? Hold on.
Moment of silence for Thalia's plan.
Okay, uh, uh, the fog sort of accumulates around you, and for a few moments it seems it's nighttime, so it's fucking dark. But it almost seems to get dimmer, as if the moon itself has been dimmed. And Thalia raises up her halberd, and lightning strikes it. And she just sort of looks at the ready, like probably the most badass thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. And we're gonna stop touching her now because she's cursed as fuck.
She's too powerful.
Okay, Martha White, come here. Jesus.
God, I want Thalia to kill me.
Don't we all?
Oh, God, Martha White. You fucked up so bad. So Martha White seems to be actually a little bit more shaken than you first thought after being stabbed by this deer. And even though the deer is now essentially suspended and unable to move, she kind of takes her turn and like shakes herself off and checks her wounds for a moment before like getting ready again and doesn't attack. Nor
See?
it is
You're
your
up.
turn.
Ah,
It's time.
I have a confession.
Yes.
The whole time we've been playing D&D, my connection's been on red, and I cannot hear what you guys are saying half the time.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Not gonna lie. So it's like,
that's rough.
yeah, it's rough.
Do you need to leave and get back in the call?
I don't know. It's all right. Like I dropped once, and it got better after I dropped, but it went just back to shit.
Yikes.
Feels good. Also a confession. Nora is not made for fighting. Doesn't.
I mean,
He's a
if you
battle
have-
bard. He battled.
It's questionable.
barred.
He is a battle bard, but it's very questionable how he battles.
Toot toot, motherfucker.
Toot toot.
If you have any attack spells that aren't melee, then you could be good. If you have something to support Almighty Queen Thalia as she charges soon, I guess you can do it. Samuel, I don't know, Merritt, if you move, maybe. That's how much you'd move. 30? Unless you have more footage. I don't think so.
No, I have 30.
So, yeah, you don't have to straight up attack if you have support stuff, aside from inspiration. Because I think is that concentration? Or can you just dole it out? I can't remember. Inspiration dice.
It's not concentration, it's doled out.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Like, it wears off after an hour, I believe.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah. Still,
but still.
that's more than enough time for a battle.
Yeah. 10 minutes is like 10 hours here, so let's just chill. But yeah, you could give out more inspiration, you could cast something. Just,
Very good at support.
yeah.
If,
Yeah. You don't just have to attack. I mean, you can't want to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Think about it.
Do what
You could try to talk to the
want.
deer. That's an option.
You
You
could.
could do that.
That is an option.
Talking
Hello.
is always an option.
You could just leave. That's
At this point, I
Just
don't think
turn
that'd be a
around.
good option.
No,
You could just leave.
I mean,
Um.
no one would stop you, but later we'd find you and be like, what the fuck, if we found you at all. But then you'd be stuck here.
Hmm. Did anyone got hit yet or no?
Mar did.
Mar
Mar
the
the
White.
White. Took...
Hey, Chance, why is there a giant Noah slightly off screen?
What?
I've been sitting here looking at my spells. The fuck?
Oh my god. He's
I'm
so
sorry,
big.
continue, but I just looked up and I saw that.
Just bigger Noah's here to like wreck.
I got you!
Up, everybody.
Oh, man.
That's funny, I would really like to delete giant Noah now, please.
I can't remember how much damage Mar the White took, but
A bit.
you can also use your action to dash, which gives you 60 feet, but then that's your action. And you have a bonus
Yeah.
action, but
Free
there's
action.
not like...
I can just walk, right? For free action.
It's movement, so you can move 30 feet total.
Yeah. It's always just
And that's
movement.
always the second thing.
Whether you walk or run, it's movement.
Mhm.
As far as I know.
Oh, I'm gonna use healing word for Martyr White.
Okay.
And you can cast that at level 1 if you want. I don't think she took a whole lot of damage, or you could cast it at a higher level and heal more.
No, it's level 1.
Okay.
Alright, so, yeah, roll those d4.
1d4 plus charisma.
Plus your spell casting ability modifier.
What'd you say? I cannot hear you.
1d4 plus charisma.
Roll the d4 plus... Yeah.
It's rolling.
Gotta roll
That is not
fast.
a D4. I fucked up.
Oh god,
Not a d4.
it sure ain't.
This is
6?
my d20 healing spell.
Boom! You feel fucking amazing!
Plus 6? Whoa. Yo.
Yeah, you cast the spell and you see the bleeding stop on Mar the White, and she looks more ready and better. So, you still have an action, actually, because that's a bonus action, and movement.
I don't think it's supposed to be plus 6. Is it?
It's my charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although,
You don't have a
naturally,
plus
I'll
6
double check.
charisma, do you?
I'm going to
Fuck.
check.
I may have fucked myself.
It's...
I mean-
Okay.
you still would have healed 7 points, which is pretty good. But naturally, you can only get up to 20 on your things. You can get higher than that if you have like magical help, like a book that boosts this stat or something.
It's plus 3, so it's
Damn it.
5, but it's still good.
Okay.
God, I was so frightened of Nor.
I was too. I was ready to
second.
I was ready to accept it.
You
I was like,
have-
if it's more hard as best. I was scared too, but I was ready to accept it, just like as a part of his past. He was like somehow really charismatic,
He's somehow
and then
just so good at talking.
Somehow.
floated away.
No. I fucked up, and I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
It's okay.
It's okay. We got it.
You still have an action and your movement.
I'll just fucking walk back. Bye.
That's an option.
Yeah. I mean, you can go back to where Thalia was, just run, and that's your action. You just dash.
Yeah.
I can? What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Because
just
you
the
haven't
bonus
used your
action.
You can.
You still have a full action.
Yeah.
So you
still
could do
have your
something
fu-
else, like
How
attack
far
or
can I go?
something.
60 feet.
Total,
Well-
including the amount you just moved.
Yeah. So I think you went 10 feet with 5 feet back and forth.
Yeah.
So 50 feet.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. You can also use an action to hide again. I'm pretty sure that's an action, and then there's something else, and I can't remember what it is. But
Disengage is an action, I think.
disengage,
Hmm.
but that's not necessary.
And
Like flipping a switch or something, or...
Yeah, you get the idea.
Hmm.
Or you could just stay there, like, whatever you want.
Nope.
there you go.
Henium.
Henium.
He knew.
This doesn't do Italian.
Oh god.
Thank God we don't all have that power.
Yeah, seriously.
My favorite visual here is that Nora just runs between this deer and Sam just sprints in front of him. He's like, okay, bye.
Bye.
Just sweating.
Sweating, running.
Gotta go.
slipping.
Sweating profusely.
I must
Slipped his way
accelerate.
through.
Gotta go fast. Alright. So,
Okay, North's turn is over. And it is Pen's turn.
Uh-huh.
So Pen, you are currently kind of being consumed by a fake nightmare deer. What do you want to do? You have an action,
Sure.
movement, bonus action.
Can I run away? Is that an option?
Roll a d20 for me.
Alright. I can do
plus
that.
anything?
No.
Okay.
I run.
Oh!
Yeah, you
Sure
were
fucking
kind of.
hope you do.
You feel the suffocation is taking in, and with it, the instinct of I gotta get out of here kicks in, and you just kind of start swinging, and you kick out really violently at this deer, and you hit something solid, and you're not sure if it's the deer or not, but it gets you out of this gross lack of air void thing, and you kind of fall backwards on your ass and are just gasping in air, but this deer is still standing over you. What do you want to do?
Does it still feel like I can't cast any spells? I assume.
Do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Is that the action?
No, I will say you used your movement to get out of the... As you sort of remove your head from the deer's not head, you kind of feel... You feel strange. You do have some amount of magic, but it's not what you're used to. You can only cast for
I can only cast what now?
First level?
first level spells.
Okay.
I heard the beginning of. I heard,
Yeah, I heard fir-
and then it cut off. So I was thinking.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't do that, because. Hey, will get stuck in my head, and that's the end of it.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. And then cast Entangle. Which, let me actually press that button.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think that makes it. Let me double
Yeah.
check. Yeah, no.
So yeah, you kind of scrabble backwards across the floor quickly and just hold out your hands in desperate, like, magic, please, happen! And, you feel the familiar smell of Entangle take root. But,
Yeah. Where
it's,
it proves in the distance.
it does not take root in a way you expect. Plants do not come forth at all. Instead, this sort of inky black substance that's been surrounding you this whole time reaches up violently and grasping hands hold on to the deer, and it kind of kicks out and panics, but it's in there.
Ben is
And,
uncomfortable.
That is the end of your turn, and it is now
Uh,
the Nightmare Deer's turn.
Can I bonus action real fast?
Yes.
Shillelagh. That is all.
Smack it with the quarterstaff.
You do not have your
Oh,
quarterstaff.
fuck.
Oh,
Then
no.
I don't bonus action, and I stand there worrying about my quarterstaff.
Where the fuck is my quarterstaff?
Big mood. I was waiting for Pin to smack it with the.
Okay. So this is just difficult terrain. All right.
I hate
Good.
that you said
Roll
that, but I know
D20 real
why.
fast.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Um,
no.
The deer sort of slowly stomps forward through this mess you've created on the floor, and it makes it to you, and it leans its head down and just tries to gore you. I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I don't know if Shield of Faith matters, but remember I have that.
I'm gonna say no, it doesn't. That is for your real body.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. You do get stabbed because it did roll a natural 20, but it's not as bad as it could be. You kind of similar to how Martha White, not that you know, but how they got kind of stabbed into the shoulders. You get 2 antlers into both of your shoulders. And the deer kind of shakes its head violently, and you keep stable enough that you're not thrown aside, but it does rip out of you, and it's unpleasant. Take 7 points of damage.
Am I gonna have to track real body points and dream body points separately, or?
You are.
Okay, okay, I can do this.
I will say, if one of you dies, they both do.
Cool, cool, cool.
But for
Good
all
to
intents
know.
and purposes, keep a separate count.
Yes.
Okay, I
And
can do that.
that will be the end of the Nightmare Stag's turn, and we are back at the top of the round.
Okay, Margaret, please don't fuck up this time. I believe in you.
Margaret, can you
Please.
not fuck up this time, please? Come here, Margaret. That could work.
Please work. Whatever you
Okay.
are.
Alright. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. Margaret sees Thalia has, like, set up and goes, oh, okay, we're going now. Alright. And kind of similarly, you've seen this before, raises her bow and lightning strikes down. And, you see the lightning crackling over her arrow as she pulls it back and fires at the deer. Please don't fuck me like this. Roll 20. Roll 20!
Roll 20, please.
There we go. It's better. Margaret!
Oh, honey.
Okay.
So, our cursed rolls from last week shifted. Slightly. It's all Margray
How
now.
long does this last? It lasts up to a minute, so it's not gone yet. And she has multiple attacks.
Yay. Get him.
Okay. So you see her fire 2 of these lightning struck arrows, and they just fucking whiff. Again, they hit the ground near the deer, and like you see the grass kind of fizzle up for a second, like the lightning hits and they just kind of burn very quickly, like a fuse almost. And then the third one hits the deer, and this one, similar to your arrow, Merritt, sinks in, and then you see the lightning sort of crackle outwards from the wound. How much damage is this? Ah, a significant amount.
Good.
Okay. Let me just make sure real quick that I don't fuck this up. Yep, okay. Sick. This is a lot of damage. Yep.
Oh boy.
Nice!
Oh shit.
Get him.
Okay. And, yeah. You see this hit, Merritt, and you see Margaret just go, yes, and like pump her fist a little.
Good.
And,
When the first 2 shots missed, Merritt started frowning. And the second one was like, or the one actually hit, and he's like, yes! Both him and Margray, yeah!
yeah.
Marksmanship.
And, the deer, who is still being restrained by, Stella at this point, just kind of like desperately tries to turn its head to see where this damage is coming from, but can't super move. It gets to kind of get Margray in its peripheral, but not enough to like look directly at her. And it's the White Stag's turn, and needs to roll to break this fucking thing. I don't think that'll pass. Let me check
Stella,
real
please.
fast. Nope. Oh god,
Yes!
it almost doesn't. Alright. Yeah, the stag you see sort of like kick out very violently for a few seconds, and you're like, oh, it's getting loose, and you see Zella just kind of clench both of her fists and like give it a really hard look, and it becomes still again. And it's
Nice.
Rizlan's turn. Rizlan, what do you want? Oh. Can you do this good?
Please do this good, Rizlan.
What is the actual...
The mutterings of a DM at at plot.
Okay. Can you position this so you don't... It's... a little bit? Yeah, okay. So Rizlan just kind of... Rizlan pulls out a set of like panpipes. Starts like doing a little ditty. And the familiar spell of hypnotic pattern just sort of opens
yes.
out over the deer's head, and it's barely missing fucking Thalia and Martha White.
Oh god.
Let me just draw a shape real fast. 2, 6. That's an S, not a D. It saves. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't. Unaffected.
You know.
However, this is just kind of there for a minute, so
Good job, Rizlan.
that's it's there. Rizlan just kind of casts it, sees it has no effect, and goes, cool. And backs
Real
up
good,
a
though.
little bit over here where the fucking party's going on.
Here we are. 4 jackasses in a line.
4 jackasses ready to get killed.
Actually, 3 jackasses in Pin. But
Aw.
Pin is too good for the rest of this party.
It is Reverence's turn. Reverence is going to...
Touch base again.
Reverence... No. I should mark that real fast before I forget also. Whoops.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. 2 spells down. Cool, cool. Okay. Reverence is gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. Actually,
Concentration.
it's not concentration.
Oh yeah. I
So
was
we're
thinking
good.
it is. Nice.
Yeah, had to check real fast before I make another dumb mistake. Okay. Reverence creates a giant fucking fist with like knuckle dusters on it,
Sick.
and it's just kind of hovering next to the white stag.
Punch.
Let's make that spell attack, I guess.
Punch.
Big punch.
Maybe you won't be stabbed, since you've made a cool spiritual weapon.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
So the fish just kind of wheels back and just slams into the deer.
Punch.
Okay. And now, Reverence will drag Pen. Just kind of over here. Reverence is just like, move it, move, please move.
We gotta go. Gotta get the
And that is
fuck
the
out
end
of
of-
here.
Reverence's turn. Merit is yours.
So I did double check, and it's only for attacks. So I guess I'm still gonna twang an arrow at this thing. Come here, Snapdragon. Yes. Yes. No. Hold on. Merit, come back. There. I keep changing the character as if it matters. That might do it.
That'll do it.
And then the D6. A 4 again. I'm so proud. 10 damage each time. And Merit's good out here. That's it.
It is good out here. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if it matters, but I also don't know if you saw, but his arrows do count as magical when they're shot through the bow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I typed it and then I was like, was it seed? Anyway.
Yeah, similarly the first one, it sinks in, and you are not getting that thing out again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus action stuff except Hex, which I already have, so. Ta-da.
Okay. It is Sam's turn. Sam would get it. Sam is going to use Guiding Bolt.
Ah, yes, a cleric's favorite. Action G.
Is he within range? Let me double check.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
They're about the same
I was assuming.
way out. Yeah.
Okay.
If Merrick can shoot it with his bow, Sam is good.
Yeah, that's fucking it. Okay. So, next attack on the deer has advantage. Actually, mark that real fast. No, I don't want to edit it. No, I fucked up. No! Yeah, sure. Fuck it. That's a symbol. Okay, cool. 17 damage from Sam. Let me do some really quick math, just really fast. Don't mind me. Cool. Okay. So, Sam raises his shield with the unicorn on it and sort of closes his eyes and holds out a hand forward, and this sort of light engulfs him for a moment before shooting forward like an arrow, and it just zaps into the rear end of the deer. And
It's fun realizing
As if
this. That's what we're aiming at. That's it. That's what that is.
it's listen.
No, continue. I just
The bolt strikes, and this deer is already glowing, but it's kind of like, you know how in Overwatch the enemy team has like a red outline around, you can
Yeah.
just spot them very easily. That's like, it's kind of like that. It's now even like, it stands out. And as it takes this damage, the deer rears back, and you can see Stella actually stumbles backward and loses her grip on this deer, and it is broken free. And it's sort of shakes its head and like spreads its legs out really quickly and looks around in kind of a panic, and it lets out this scream. And I want everyone to take
okay.
20 points of force damage as this just roar emanates out of this giant creature.
Cool.
Let me double check. 20?
20?
Yes.
You're killing chances. You're killing no one.
Including real body pen, not dream body pen.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
This
Living
is
at
nice.
37 now. And I'm the one with one of the highest healths. It's fun.
Well, that threw what I was planning out right out the window.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You hit its threshold. Boss part 2 has come.
We get to watch it slowly go into horror mode, maybe. That'd be fun.
Excuse me while I edit all of these healths really fast.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget about Lilith, Chance.
God, Margaret is fucking good as shit.
A good character. I love the measurements of just planning. We've all done it. It's good. Especially since most of us are spellcasters or otherwise rangers. Are we in range? Oh yeah, we got it. Good. Are we in range? Nah. Leave this for later.
Nope, not that right now. Just give me a later. No, it is your turn.
Alright. God, I really need to fix Lilith's hit points, because it just says 30, or, well, is it 40, 10, that's 21? What the hell?
What have you done
What the
to
fuck?
your girl?
What the fuck? I thought I had her hit points
Fucking-
before, but, you know,
I'm coming to look. Don't
yo,
touch
not
anything.
touching anything.
Show me what you did. She has 30 hit points, so she just took 20 damage. So she has 10 hit points.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm glad she survived, but no.
Okay. Okay. Shit.
It's a rough scene.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, that's fair. Your plan just was outdone by 20 points of damage.
Yeah, because he was going to do something a little bit ballsy, but now I can't risk that. He is gonna go over here and get pen from Reverence. And can I spend an action or a bonus action to try and, like, I guess, tie them down to Lilith?
Pen?
Harness of some kind, yeah. Pen.
That is an action.
Okay. He's going to use an action for that.
Okay. Yeah, give me a D20 roll real fast. Yeah, you tie Pen down easily and are like, I'm never gonna fuck that one up again.
We learned the lesson.
So remember that now.
Pen will remember this, and so will Noah.
Is it an action or a bonus action to medicine?
To what now?
Medicine check.
Depends on to what extent you want to do it.
First aid.
Just
If-
bring out the band-aids.
Well, of course, it wasn't really that kind of damage that you can really heal with first aid, right?
Psychic,
Psychic,
not
yeah.
especially.
Yeah, no, never mind.
A quick first aid check of yourself. You have a headache, even
you
worse
have a
than before.
headache, Yeah.
And you assume everyone else does.
Where's
Like
the
cringe.
ibuprofen?
Yeah. Noah is actually going to hop on Lilith, and they're...
Lilith featuring Pin.
Yep.
Pen is just tied on Mad Max style.
Oh!
Oh, no. And they ride over here by Sam and all the deer.
Mhm.
And that's it. Oh, wait, also,
Mhm.
as they were riding over here, Noah kind of scratches his head looking at Penn for a sec. and then he pulls out his Zendelo's A Good Night Rest.
Oh shit.
And he puts it on Pen. And kind of pats Pen's head. Hope you have a
Rest
good
well?
rest, buddy. Rest well.
Okay.
Interesting.
This is interesting. Alright. So
And that's
that is the end of your turn, and it is now Stella's turn. Okay, Stella, what the fuck?
I love
This
it
might work.
when you can hear when you do something that a DM doesn't expect.
I
Uh-huh.
maybe did forget that you have that.
I mean, it's why I mentioned headaches, especially because Noah already had one after being like,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's over there."
Okay. Alright. Stella's gonna have to move this. Not far though.
Leap over the deer.
Whoop. Yeah, Stella picks herself up after being kind of knocked down by this shockwave and losing their grip on the deer, and you see a sort of similar movement of like reaching out a hand and curling the fingers in, but this time you see this like red energy slowly surround her entire arm and begin to creep up around the feet of the deer. Let's see if it makes a Constitution save. It sure fucking
Oh.
does. It rolls really well.
It didn't. Yeah, it rolled like a nat 20 when you were rolling initiative.
Yeah, it's been rolling exceptionally well.
Big amount of fear.
So yeah, you see this red energy creep around the feet of the white stag, and it just sort of stomps them a little bit, and it dissipates really quickly, and Stella looks really mad. And she hops back over the deer.
In spite. Just like, I'm gonna hide behind your kid. Fuck you.
And I guess that's the end of her turn. You done fucked that one. Thalia, who is so ready to fight this deer.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up. Okay.
God.
I should fucking go through hypnotic pattern. She does not give a shit.
Isn't it enchantment? She should have advantage if so. I remember when it was cast on us, Merritt, I was like, Merritt has advantage. It's like a charm spell.
It's illusion. It is.
It is your call, also.
It does say the creature becomes charmed, so I suppose it is an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, the Fey ancestry does not clarify. It just says charmed.
Yeah.
Advantage. So,
Come here, Thalia. You're gonna make a fucking advantage whiz save.
and it should work out because paladins have
Yeah, she's
proficiency.
Shit, that one's not good. You want to do that one again?
Oh, Thalia, please. Okay.
That'll do. I'm pretty sure. Oh god, hold on.
Does it just hit and you have to do like a... Oh.
No, two
That
is
is-
good, right?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
okay, so she's unaffected.
By the skin of her teeth.
By skin of her fucking teeth. And she's gonna fucking attack with her lightning halberd. I'm just gonna fucking roll it, and then we'll add the lightning damage if it hits. Yeah, it does fucking hit.
Nice.
Come here. Okay. Okay. That'll be funny. Um, that's not the funny part. Beep beep.
Me?
Yeah. So, Dahlia runs up, unaffected by hypnotic pattern, just singularly focused on this massive stag. Takes the halberd, slices through the leg, and
Sick.
it's not gory. It slices through it, and the leg kind of wavers as if almost as if it was made of fog for, and like it waves out in that way that when you wave your hand through like steam or something and it curls around in the air.
Mhm.
It does something like that, and it takes a few moments to like reform into a leg, but the lightning sort of surges through it, similar to the arrow how it had happened, and there's a massive crack of thunder as this happened, and the deer is pushed back 10 feet.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Got kicked in the ass.
So I guess
Stabbed.
like here.
God, she's so
And-
strong.
It
Rizlan
seems
shouts, "That's a bad idea."
it seems extremely surprised by this,
Aren't we all?
and sort of just whips around, and it's like, what the fuck?
Aren't we all?
Athalia just smirks. Alright, let me write this damage before I fucking forget. Not much. That's fine. She did good.
Proud.
Oh, actually, who was the last person to attack that? Because the guiding bolt had advantage on it. Was it Dahlia? I don't think Noah attacked it.
Noah didn't attack. Yeah. So yeah.
So, fuck it. I guess I'll roll again real fast.
Gotta see if
Hope
it
for that
doubles.
nat 20.
Gotta hope.
Dahlia, don't fail me.
No.
You failed me really badly. Fuck off.
Oh man. My favorite thing is better damage.
Yeah. That is, yeah. Unfortunate.
Better damage, but the damage matches the roll.
Nice. Dahlia's turn is over. Martha White is just going to fucking lunge at the deer and try and bite for its neck. That's not. That's not what I wanted.
Bite is yes.
Bite is set to yes?
Oh no.
It hits.
Oh. Oh well,
This
yeah.
is a massive deer.
This is true. We've just been rolling mostly pretty good.
And, yeah, you see her just sort of clamp down on this thing's throat, and its head rears back and starts trying to kick at her. And, she takes a couple hits, but she, like, tries to struggle it to the ground, and, it falters for a few moments, and its sort of now injured leg stumbles, but it keeps upright for the most part, but she is keeping it kind of anchored to this spot. It can't really run right now. And, Nor, it is your turn.
Okay. Hey Noah, you wanna get healed?
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir, please.
Please don't say that. And
So 1d4 plus 3, yeah.
Yay.
So far away, just yay.
yay! And can I give Salia some bardic inspiration?
I. How many do you have?
I have 3, I'm pretty sure.
Then yes.
Alright. Fucking toot, have it.
Toot toot, bitch.
My kazoo's not working.
Toot toot.
Oh no.
Fuck. It's broken.
Don't you have like a bag of kazoos?
I do, but I cannot find it right now.
Oh
I
no.
tried to find it before
Oh, no.
the session
You've lost your
started, and I was like,
children.
no!
Disaster.
I know.
Okay. You give Dahlia an inspiration, and just like this, the clouds part slightly, and the moon just like beams down on her, and she like
Just
looks up
gently.
for a moment before just looks to you and gives the thumbs up.
Nor sweatily give thumbs up back.
Team friend blanket.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm good, my man.
Okay. It's Pen's turn.
All right.
Pin featuring Zendella's mask. If it does anything.
God, that would be so cool.
Couple of questions. I don't have my quarterstaff. Do I have any of my like Hector or any of my stuff on me? Or is it just like me?
Do I have my friend Hector?
Is my friend with me right now? You basically just kind of have like the clothes that were on your back.
Does that include my shoes or not?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
you were on.
Second question.
Mhm.
When I did that super cool Arcana check to see what I could do, did it tell me if I could wild shape or not?
You're gonna have to do another Arcana check for that.
Fine.
Yeah.
You absolutely can.
Okay, I'm going to first bonus action cast healing word on myself.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Oh.
Actually, real fast.
Uh-huh.
Do a wisdom check for me?
Okay, I can do that.
Hell yeah. You kind of you take almost a moment to yourself, which is really odd, considering this deer thing is trying to kill you. You just sort of like stare it down for a moment, and you come to the realization that this is a dream. And you just kind of hold your hand out, and from the darkness, your quarterstaff forms.
Sick.
Hmm. Okay, now I have to think though. Nope, still better for me to wild shape. So, still gonna heal myself. And then I'm going to turn into an ape.
All right. Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
This isn't an icon. Don't
Okay,
get excited.
Jesus. I was kind of concerned for a second.
Pin, but everything this time.
Here, I
can't
drew you
draw
20
every
icons.
animal
Are you gonna Google image or
I'm maybe. Hold on, just hold on to your fucking butts.
it's hold?
Damn it! Everything. Oh no! Wait!
Mm.
We found goods. Goodbye, pen.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
By the way, did the screen ever transition to dream?
Nah.
Okay.
Did it not?
I was-
Nope.
Nope.
I will fix that really fast. I swear to God, I
was-
did.
It's cool.
Oh god, there it is. There they are.
Oh my god. I hate
Oh, no.
this. This is uncomfortable.
I knew.
Oh my fucking.
First image.
Oh, it's so good.
Roll 20.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Hold on, I gotta make Benji able to fucking edit this.
Oh.
Okay. Or okay.
Both at the same time.
You would hear a ook, but it's okay.
Let me just fix this fuck ape.
I can't do this. This is too much.
Ugh.
I keep looking at his ass.
Yeah. There we go.
It's just sexy.
Oh god.
God, it was between this and the horse, and honestly, I'm glad it wasn't the horse.
Are you?
Eh.
I'm not.
Yeah.
We know what to expect with cursed horses.
Oh god. Okay.
It's like, come at me, bro.
You were aped up.
Here we are. That's, I'm not gonna move. So,
Okay.
that's all I got.
Just ape.
Just ape.
Alright. All ape. Okay.
Oh god, I gotta bring up my apes sheet now. I have to
You're
have
the
a
one who
third.
chose ape.
I have to keep track of a third health bar.
Okay.
At least one of them is on stasis now.
Whew. Alright, god, fuck this ape. Ass is just out. The stag kind of steps back slightly as you turn into a giant ape. And,
The stack has the same response as the rest of us.
oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
And, make a wisdom save for me
I can do that.
as an ape.
It's still
which
me
is
as
the
a wisdom
same,
check.
yeah.
Oh, save, right?
Yes.
Cancel.
Which is very important. Don't you have?
Yes,
your
it's very
efficiency?
important.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
no!
shit!
Oof, that's rough, buddy.
Auga.
Oh no.
Okay, this stag stares at you in the eyes with these two horrible little white orbs that you've been pretty uncomfortable with meeting eye contact with this entire time. And, as it stares at you, you just kind of go limp a little bit. And, like, you were ready to, like, I'm a monkey now, I'm ready to fucking fight. And then now, as you're sort of like looking at this thing, you're like your arms just kind of droop to your sides, and you're just staring back. And after a few moments, you kind of forget that you're Pen,
Cool.
and now you're just a monkey.
Cool.
And I'm gonna need you to take your intelligence down to like
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh, apes do have an intelligence of 6, if that matters.
it does not.
Cool. Is this like a thing I'm changing on my character sheet? For
Yeah.
realsy? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Primal rage is 1%.
Benji, you can't escape even in D&D, I'm sorry. Benji has to tank a lot in Total Mayhem, and so they play Winston a lot.
Oh.
And they hate it! That's why I'm...
Okay, and that's the end of this turn. We're back at the top of the round.
So embarrassing.
Okay. This is the worst nightmare. Now I'm a monkey?
There's like a brief moment of clarity. Oh, cool, this is a dream.
Oh shit, this is a dream. Sick! Oh, I've always been an ape.
Oh my god.
This whole time.
Monkey noise.
God, it's gonna be so confusing when I drop that monkey.
What am I? Oh god, alright, Margaret. Fuck.
Oh my god.
This is a good game and I'm having fun.
I am, but also I'm so scared.
Okay, god. Okay.
Oh, did
No,
the mask
Did
affect
he?
anything?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot the mask. You should have reminded.
Sorry.
We'll go back real fast.
Shift scene again.
Step back quickly.
Back at the bottom of the round.
Oops, almost took you all to the library. The library? The lobby. Woof, it is rough.
It's only 2 a.m. for you.
Oh, yeah. So before you ape out, before you go ape escape,
Cool.
let's rewind time a little bit. Very suddenly, this darkness isn't pitch black. You can see very faint, like for a comparison as players. Noah's was kind of like, it's a light, and he could tell what it is. For you, when you see these lights, it's almost
Like tiny
it's-
stars in the
yeah,
distance.
it's very
Yeah.
dim. And they almost kind of waver slightly, like even without moving, they're just shifting ever slightly, as if this darkness around you is tangible and like some kind of dark fog keeping you off from the rest of these lights. And as you look out, you can see the distant lights that Noah had seen. You don't know about, but there's one one light in particularly is much larger and brighter than the rest, and it's surrounded by just like hundreds of small little lights. And you get a sense of unease looking over the lights, but you do not have the ability to wake up.
Okay.
So yeah, the scene changed, but you can't wake up.
Cool.
Back to the present. Ape out. Continue.
Ape out, have a crisis, continue.
Ape out. Have a moment of clarity. Have a moment of crisis. Become an ape. A lot of things happen in 6 seconds.
Oh god.
Okay. Margaret. Where was I at?
Plans
Yes.
for mom.
still has lightning arrows, so I don't refund. Is it concentration? Should check that real fast. I don't think it is. I might be wrong. Hello?
I was trying to scroll up to it too.
It is. Cool. So, actually... Fuck. Alright, well, that changes things.
It always does, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Yeah, she's just gonna attack again, I guess. While she still has the arrows. She's going to closer to her wife.
Oh, good.
She was gonna heal her, but that is a no-go.
Oh.
Alright, come here, Margaret. Start fucking doing shit.
Please.
Cool.
Yay! Yay! 20, net 20, net. Third, second. Yes!
Oh my god.
I got it!
How the fuck you do
Oh.
that? Oh,
Bruh.
this is gonna be a lot of lightning damage. Ooh, okay, hold on. This... give me a few moments.
That delicious math.
Damn, KR, what the fuck? You
I
have the
believed hard
power.
enough. I was just like, she's actually hitting things. No, we just need a nat 20.
Okay. That I've done. Oh god, it's 48 for every hit. Oh god, okay! 12d8!
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh.
Okay, oof. She
And
just basically disintegrated this fucking deer.
She's so powerful.
Yeah, Pen, reroll that real fast. Well, so, yeah, with that, this deer's gonna die.
yes!
So, Margaret is fucking done with the shit that still fails.
Okay.
Pulls back 3 arrows at a time this time. Just all at once. And fires. And they all sink into the back of this, of the stag in increments. And the lightning just, like, tears through its body.
Hell
And,
yeah.
you see it, like, it opens its mouth to, like, roar and scream again, but no sound comes out as it just sort of dissolves, almost melts under this lightning, and you see all of it sort of condensed down into this strange light that just sits in the middle of the field for a few moments, before slowly beginning to dissipate. And we are out of battle. Oh.
Holy shit.
All of us?
I will get to that in a second. Margaret did like 100. Not 100 damage. She did a fucking shit ton. It was a lot.
It's like a fucking truck.
I'm so
She
glad her
hit,
mom's
like-
here.
She missed a lot, but goddamn did she hit hard this time. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's talk about Pen.
Do we have to?
Let's talk about Ape Escape. Let's talk about Donkey Kong. So Pen, let me change this music. Pen, you are a gorilla?
Ape.
An ape. A gorilla is a type of ape. And the sensation of essentially losing your intelligence is very strange. You are still yourself to some extent, but you also feel very disconnected from these memories that you have are blurry, and like trying to remember what it was like is unclear and shifty, and it's almost impossible to think on it for too long. And you feel this tremendous sense of loss. Loss of self, as you know you've lost something, and that it was pretty important, but it's too hard to think on what it was, and you're beginning to get lost in this stag's eyes. Its beautiful eyes. And you feel actually... You don't feel threatened anymore, you just kind of are. And that's also a strange sensation of, you're missing something about this situation, but you can't put your finger on it. And then, almost very suddenly, this darkness that's been surrounding you, this like fog that's keeping these lights at bay, just seems to melt away, and these lights that you can see distantly they flare up, they grow brighter, and they're close now. Like some of them are almost within reaching distance, and this stag falters, and you see it's sort of stumble back a few steps before like its legs start bending in uneven angles and just breaking down slowly as it like kind of falls to the floor, twitching. And you stare at it for a while, and give me another wisdom save with advantage. Hold on, I got to blow my nose really fast. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, as you sort of like watch the stag essentially fall to pieces in front of you, it hits you like a shit ton of bricks, and you get a tremendous headache, as you remember everything, and you go, "Oh my god, I was an ant for like 10 seconds there!" And you just kind of like take a moment to like reassess yourself, and you drop out of the ape form very quickly, like, "Oh no. And this stag that at this point is almost like a puddle on the floor is kind of like gurgling, and words are forming, but they're very difficult to understand, and you can kind of just barely make out like, "I'll be back," and then all of the light of it just dissipates, and you are left in this strange ethereal place that you've never seen anything like this before. All of these lights surrounding you, and you don't feel a tremendous sense of threat around you, so you don't feel the need to wake up. But you are yourself, and you're okay.
Jesus.
And you sort of take a few minutes of like, "Oh my, okay, all right, okay," like
Pin
just
still has
calming down, and
Yeah.
you, like finding yourself again, and you you keep watching these lights as they sort of shift and move, and this big bright one in the center um, actually splits into two, and one of them fades away and one of them stays. And you just kind of watch all of this happen, and it's very serene and surreal, but it's kind of comforting to not be alone in the dark. And Pen is no longer having a nightmare.
Huh.
Back in the real world, let's kill this fucking deer real fast. Let me just delete this shit. Goodbye, fucker. Get out of here. Dead.
Rip and piss.
God, no.
Oh, Jesus.
So almost as soon as the large, let me change this music as well. Just do that real fast. Almost as soon as the large stag dissipates, the rest of the deer here immediately recognize, like, oh god, that was like our boss. And Merritt, you just hear panic, like, fuck, no! And like they are trying to stampede in all directions, and Martha Wright just kind of throws her head back and lets out this howl, and you hear the same echo all around you. And you watch these deer that are like trying to storm past away from you, just kind of all halt at a certain distance and then start turning back in. And Margaret goes, "Oh fuck! Oh, okay, this is time. Everybody, start killing them."
Merritt, slightly glowy and just getting his hex back, hexes another deer and goes to town.
Die, bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone roll a survival check fast.
Survival?
Mm-hmm. Survival.
Okay.
Except for Pen, who is asleep.
Yeah.
At peace.
Actually, Pen, roll a Constitution check.
All right.
Nice. I'm proud of you, my boy.
Ah.
That's still better than what you rolled before. Oh,
Oh, not an ape, but same thing.
Pen, you enjoy your few moments of peace. But as the deer begin
oh no.
storming, you wake up, and you're a light sleeper, and you wake up and you sort of come to strapped onto Lilith, Mad Max style, with the mask just over your face, and you feel like immediately like, what the fuck is happening? You're blindfolded. You can hear the deer moving and screaming around you, and your friends just kind of like, oh shit, we gotta go. Let's go, round them up quickly, Gabriel. And they like, you're just like, oh, what the fuck is happening?
Does Noah notice that Pen starts moving a little bit?
Pen is immediately trying to get that mask off their face.
Noah, roll perception.
Passive won't save you here.
Oh, I keep forgetting when I'm in the tab, I need to go back to the.
Pen, are you making any noise?
No, it wouldn't be. No.
Yeah, then no, you don't notice, Noah. You are preoccupied with the stampeding deer.
Okay.
You and Lilith both, I imagine.
God.
I mean,
Okay.
she's a huge owlbear.
Yeah.
She
Lilith, you kind of give Lilith this signal of like, hey, it's hunt time, and Lilith's like,
Finally!
And Lilith just goes bounding around, and you're just kind of holding on.
I feel bad
Yeah.
for mentioning, but Pen's going
Ben's
on
freaking out
journey.
a little bit, but quietly, because that's how they
You
do.
gotta remember, Lilith goes fucking nuts.
Oh
Ben's
Lilith
not
would
having a
like to
good
rage.
morning.
Lilith would like to rage.
Lilith is in a frenzy. Alright, okay. Pen, give me, like, a strength roll really fast.
Strong gnome.
I mean, stronger than
So
Merit.
strong.
Not strong enough, my
Not
friend.
sure.
Yeah, you are strapped in for this ride, and it's a wild one! I think at some point the mask does start like slipping off. Not gonna fall into the ground, but like it's falling off of your face as like a pair of glasses kind of would. So like one eye is kind of exposed, and you just see this rampage.
Oh no!
All right. Yeah. So for the most part, you all managed to round up pretty much all of the deer. A good couple get out. Noah's mostly just trying to hold on to Lilith at this point,
Yeah.
and Lilith is just tackling anything she sees.
Oh my.
Merit does his best.
But
These ones are safe as hell.
Like, fucking
Not for long,
trying to
though.
control.
yeah, you corral as many as possible with the help of the wolf pack, and you get a good number of them. And like those that you've killed a few, and you've kind of just kept most of them just to keep it for now. As you know, the rest of the horned hail eventually is going to arrive, and there's a shit ton of these deer. You kind of corral most of them in, and at this point, like after you have sort of essentially crowded all of these deer into the corner of the map, like it's getting to the point where like you can see the wall, and the deer are like, "Oh God, I can't get out."
Actual words Merit hears.
There's a weird invisible wall and I'm stuck. And congratulations, you've solved the deer puzzle. Eventually, as you sort of all like begin to ease out of it, and deer are more stably stuck in this area, you notice that Pen is awake and actively trying to get free.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh, Pen. Pen.
Noah.
So they do wake.
he helps Pen out.
Thank you.
He goes, Pen, are you okay? I'm so
That was an
sorry."
awful, like, half hour of chasing deer.
Noah pats Pen on the head and goes, "I'm so sorry." And when he pats Pen on the head, he casts Cure Wounds.
Aw, shucks.
And at second level,
So
and my modifier
2d8.
4.
clicks as we wait
Yep.
for the number.
That's a lot. Thank
Oh,
you.
Who is the worst off?
I mean, Merit's still good. He has 37 out of 57. He literally only took 20 points.
Noah has 18 and Lilith has 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
She's murdered a dozen deer. Baby!
Baby.
Reverence is pretty bad.
And, like, during this time, Merritt more or less still keeps Hex up for, like, the ones who start getting away too far. He's like, nope, you're done, and starts shooting. During this time, all of you, except Norg, because I don't know if Norg noticed, Merritt's bow has sort of changed color. The bark that was sort of on it had, like, purple and gold. Instead of gold, it became, like, this bloody sort of red, glowing.
Ah.
Merritt's eyes have started glowing entirely, overlaid of, like, a light magenta, like, purple. And there was this, like, wisp that went from the deer when it died to Merritt, and it's just, like, it would, like, sway around him until he targeted a deer, and it'd go to them. And then the light would be, like, frantic on them until it died, and then it'd come casually flutter around Merritt. And that's what you've been seeing this past few moments.
Okay, Sam also, after everything's kind of calmed down, gets the worst off of everyone and, casts Mass Healing Word on, I guess, everyone in the party, and he gives Merit, Reverence, Noah, Nor, and Lilith, and himself.
Nice.
So let me roll that really fast. What is your wisdom? It's really good. So good news. I believe that is the... I've closed it. That was dumb of me. That's it. Yes, I was correct. So everyone gets 9 hit points.
Okay. 9. 9 will do. 46. Sweet.
Okay, come here. Let's fix your health. Alright. And, everyone kind of takes a moment, and, Margray and Stella kind of go separate along with Marwhite and kind of create this barrier to keep the deer in. It's very makeshift. It's not anything fancy. In fact, it's not even really super keeping them in, but they're also dumb herd animals enough to keep in there, and the wolves kind of spread out as well to make sure, like, hey, don't cross this line. And the rest of you, Rizlan, Thalia, the rest of the party, sort of take a moment, and you can all sit down and take a rest.
Yay.
And
Does it
Pen,
count?
you are free of nightmares. A burden has been lifted.
Number one, do I remember Dream Deer?
Yes, you remember all of...
Including the nightmare before Dream Deer.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
That sucks.
It does. Astute observation.
I
It does
assume
suck.
the memories do not come back to the rest of us.
No.
Okay.
For the rest of you, it was just a passing nightmare.
Okay.
That double sucks.
All right. Would you like to have a long rest?
Yes. In which case, yeah, I reset this
Mm.
entirely. No rest.
Or actually, what time is it?
It's
Yeah,
entirely up to you.
I don't think you're gonna have enough time for a long rest.
That's fine.
So a short rest, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll do. Uh, can it short rest if Merritt keeps concentration on Hex? He still just has it floating around him.
Yes.
So I still have it back, and he's still a. Because he's gonna hunt, he might as well use that as it.
Yeah.
Uh, short rest, so that's hit dice. I'm only gonna 1. Nice. Good job,
Nice.
my boy.
Reverence kind of just like collapses on you, Pen, and starts crying and like gives you a big hug.
Pen
And it's just
pats
like,
Reverence's head.
I thought you were gonna die.
I'm sorry? It looks like you
Okay.
guys had a tough battle.
Yeah, I almost died.
Bit.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Pen. I'm so glad you're alive.
As am I. Where did we all die, you included, before ever waking from whatever that was?
Yeah, it looks like I was asleep for a while.
Quite. Hence why I had to tie you down to. I'm
Yeah, that was uncomfortable. Not a
I'm
big fan of that.
sorry about that.
Also, it feels like I fell at some point. I don't know.
No, it sounds so.
Merritt just sort of places a hand over his mouth, doesn't say anything.
He nods, looking over at Merritt.
It wasn't an easy trip upon finding the deer.
I'll try not to sleep so long next time.
Don't we'll all be fine once we leave.
When are we leaving now? Because I miss normal colored grass.
I suppose we're waiting for the rest of. Right?
Yes, the rest of the Hornale is heading towards you. But, yeah. I'll
Confirm.
bring that up in a bit.
But we'll be out of here soon. Right, just sort of looks out upon the sea of deer. Here's the mutters of, "Oh my god."
Yeah, they're all like, they killed the big guy. No, we're all stuck here now. Just like this really weird. It's kind of unpleasant to listen to.
Just sort of distance. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What are we gonna do? What are they gonna do?
You're gonna die, dear.
You're gonna die, dear.
Yeah. Anyone else have any remarks, comments?
Nor need a fucking nap.
Takes that.
Nora walks over and just plops down. Just falls over. She's like, that's enough. That's enough.
Noah takes that like jingly rope thing he made, just throws it over his neck.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit with it, so I figured I want to do something with it.
It's very garish.
Maybe one day you'll need a distraction and you can take it off very gently and then just fling it.
I was going to do something very ballsy with it, but maybe it's a good thing I didn't. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, probably.
He nods. And he clicks one of the jingles. That's it.
All right.
They're just gently glowing with a wisp just floating around.
Okay. Let's turn this dark. Give a little speech.
It's story time, bitches.
Time. So.
Fog of
that's-
War is still partial.
It is still a thing that happens. Let's just goodbye. Boom. There. Better. Enough. Okay. So for the next few hours, you all rest with the campfire. Margaret, Stella, and I don't take long setting up the perimeter around the deer, and the wolf pack are enough to keep them all in check. They return, and you all sort of discuss what's going to happen next. And after a few hours, the dawn rises, which is very odd.
Merrick goes,
Because-
that's new.
Yeah, it was midnight, and the time does not change. And
He goes, we didn't move? What the fuck?
it does catch you, Merritt, very off guard. And I suppose at this point, the others have kind of. Actually, I don't think you notice at first. Everyone else kind of just is like, "Oh yeah, it's dawn," and then Merritt's like, "What the fuck?" And then you're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, you'll see Merritt's face as he just look very confused, and you're like, what? Oh, right, we're not, we're not home.
This is not
very
normal. And yeah, you don't know why that happens, but it happens, and it becomes daytime, oddly enough. And after a few hours of waiting around, the others eventually come to your location in the day, and you have a hunt for most of the day. Actually, some of you probably want to just sit down and sleep, which is totally acceptable if your character wants to do that.
I mean, Merritt still hunts. Even after
Oh.
Hex goes away, he either leaves it away or recasts it, whatever helps more, and just keeps going.
Pen's gonna murder some deer.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Noah's going to sleep, but Lilith not so much.
Yeah,
She
Lil's
charged.
having a good time.
Lilith's having a real good time.
No, it goes, Merritt, keep her. Just watch her. Make sure she doesn't
Look.
hurt herself.
Look, Matt, if she gets a little too rowdy, just try to calm her down. She takes that well. I don't know why.
Okay.
You'll be
I-
fine. Don't worry.
I will try. I do not speak her language, but I will try.
She knows you're friendly. She will not devour you. Good night.
Okay.
Does Nora do anything?
Nora's gonna try to hunt with as much as he can with the weapon he has.
Yeah. A kazoo?
There's more.
Yeah.
As a battle bard, especially, I imagine he does have. But I still just like the image of him hunting with a kazoo. Just
Technically, it is with the kazoo.
I can just imagine him just chasing
Oh, yeah.
Deer around with a kazoo.
Oh shit, you guys don't know what it is.
No.
It's darts.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
He blows it from the kazoo.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How did we not know this?
So you
haven't
just
seen
see
him fight.
Norris just like running around like and just blowing darts out of the kazoo.
That's the one call you hear before you die.
That's the last thing you hear before he dies.
We need a stealth weapon. What the fuck?
I'm not your man. But yeah,
My favorite thing is imagining the reactions from other horned helmet party, just hearing one little toot and see them die. Even if we don't see
deer
Nor.
falls over dead.
Ooh, okay.
I can just
Yeah,
Imagine what the fuck the deer is thinking too. Just, they just,
What the
just hear the toots and they're all dying.
it's a wild time. Reverence sleeps at first and then wakes up later to help hunt, but she's fucking sleep. And yeah, the rest of the Horntail comes in, and you have a good hunting party for the rest of the day. You get a shit ton of deer carcasses, and you're not sure how you're gonna carry them all back for a little bit before, Margray and several others of the Horntail produce their own bags, and you realize they are bags of holding, and they just kind of start shoving deer carcasses into there.
Body bags of holding.
Body bags of holding. And yeah, they managed to get all of them collectively. Like, I think there's probably a few that don't make it, but it's enough that you can carry them. So it's not that much of a problem, and
As that first happens, Merritt looks mildly perturbed and he's like, oh, okay. Why not?
just watching someone shove a deer into a bag.
And then another deer into that bag also. He's just like, sure.
Ah.
Pen
I
is
see.
going to attempt to feed one of the deer to Hector.
To feed?
Yes.
All right.
It is about that time.
I want to see if this bag can eat a whole deer.
Roll. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Roll to eat.
Roll to
Roll the
nom.
chomp.
Roll to nom. There we go. Oh.
Oh no! Oh, Pen.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, this is rough. Okay.
No.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Don't
gonna
make
need.
Pen
All
lose
right.
an arm.
Oh God, Pen.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna end well?
Pen.
Yeah.
Oof, this is-
Please, we just got Pin back. Don't do this.
Pen, you feed.
Or by their own.
It's been a long day, Pen, and it's towards the end. You know, all of the massacre has ended, and you've helped load some of the deer away, and you've saved aside one of the deer for your dear friend Chester,
Hector.
and you know, you thought of him. You were like, I should feed him, and it's meal time for food. Chomp chomp, and after everything has been sort of put away, done, you put Chester down, and kind of give him a pat on the head, big quotation marks, the satchel, whatever, and you offer him the deer, and Chester swallows the deer whole in a feat that is very disturbing to watch. It's kind of like when a giant snake eats something, but then immediately the shape of it just disappears.
Hmm.
And you're like, "Oh, okay, good boy, Chester." And you go to pet him again, and I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity save. With
All
that.
right.
Also, I thought it was Hector.
It
It's
is Hector.
Hector, Chester, I'm.
Bam!
It's 3. Oh my
That's why I
god!
put
And
Chester.
rolling a fucking a nat 1 and then a 20.
Bruh.
It's that kind of day.
It
What can I
is.
say?
Pin is tired from the day, but is on point after that nightmare.
Okay, you go to pet Chester and be like,
Hector?
I did it again. It's Hector. I'm so sorry.
That's why I put Chester from Don't Starve.
That's
'cause
what I'm
exactly
thinking
what I'm
of.
thinking. Yeah,
Similar.
Hector.
They're very similar. They're friends, cousins even. Hector, um, he doesn't move for a few moments, and you're like, oh god, did I just kill him? And then very suddenly it lunges at you, Pen, who smells like a bunch of dead deer, and you manage to move your arm out of the way in time to not lose any fingers. However, it does rip off your scarf and eat it.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Pen looks
And,
much smaller.
Oh no.
Give it back.
And
Put it
you're like, Hector, no, my scarf! And then you try and reach inside really quickly, and like the train is coming.
A train.
A train comes out.
Hector.
Give it a sec. Beep beep.
Choo choo.
You good? Good enough. Nope, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
One more.
I think we're done.
I think we're. Are we good? We're good
Nice.
enough. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Or
anything else?
you reach inside quickly to be like, pull it back out. You know, it's just inside of this bag, and you do not. It will not come out. You cannot muster it from inside of the bag, and Hector has devoured your scarf.
Oh no. This is the worst thing that's happened to Pen all day.
Pen was a mine for a few, and this is the worst thing.
Priorities.
Priorities.
Priorities. Yep. On point.
Pen just kind of lays down in the grass and doesn't get up for a while.
After a little bit, Merritt comes by. Goes, Pin, what? We're about to leave. Are you okay? You're missing something. He like touches his neck. What? Where?
It's gone.
go? Where?
Merritt, it's gone.
Where? He looks slightly confused. He's like, what?
Pen just kind of points at Hector and glares a little bit and lays back down. It's gone forever. Do you want to carry him for a bit?
Yeah. I'm just. You should. That's very close to your head, Pin. I'm counting your lucky stars. But yeah, will? Sure. Merritt tries.
I've had different heads. I've only had the one scarf.
Merritt looks briefly concerned and then remembers, right, triggered. Well, you kind of need that one to stay alive. We can get you one similar. I know it's not the same, but I can buy you a new one when we get back.
Cool. Thanks. I do
Shrugs
want to
and
point out that was like
looks
the
on
only warm
sympathetically.
thing that Penn had. They're gonna be going back in the snow in just a second.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
Mm,
Feywild, time.
Is Noah awake during this?
During this
Yeah,
exchange?
this is not, this is just in the, like, late afternoon, evening time after the killing has
Slaughter.
ended.
Okay. He over. Does he overhear any of this?
I mean, you at least see them talking, and Pin is
Yeah.
noticeably without scarf.
Without a
Yeah.
scar.
Yeah.
He's gonna go over. He just asks, so what's up? Pen, why don't you have a scarf?
Hector ate it. It's gone. He
There,
ate a
sort
whole
of-
deer and then my scarf. How did he even have
A-
room after a
the
deer?
he like he froze his brow like what? And he goes, couldn't you get the scarf and or the deer out if you needed to?
No, it's different.
It's prone to eating things rather than simply keeping them. And if it hungers enough, we risk ourselves.
Damn. That's one hell of a bag of holding then.
Or sort of shrugs. Mind you, he's now like he has put Chester around as a bag now.
Noah goes up to Hector and he reaches his hand into there.
Mm.
Into Hector?
Yeah.
Has anybody else ever stuck their hand in Hector?
I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
He has his scales on, but I don't know if that's gonna do much.
It's like, okay.
Penn is lying face down in the grass and does not see this happen.
No,
Also, I hate how determined you are for someone to lose a damn hand. I know that was the point of the bag, but
Noah, roll a dex save for me.
Oh my god.
save is very important. You have proficiency, I think, as a ranger.
Mhm.
Please,
God, please, no.
please.
Oh,
Okay,
thank God.
20's alright.
Oh my god.
If we can't beat a 20 against this bag, we need to let it go.
Noah, you reach out to like, it's just a fucking bag of holding. What the fuck? And you like, you stick your hand inside of Hector, and you reach around and it's kind of slimy. It's like kind of gross, but like nothing bad happens. And you pull your hand back out. You're okay. You can't pull out, you reached in for, like, the deer or the scarf, and what you cannot find them in there.
Ugh.
Did he
And
just stick his hand in
kinda-
his mouth? That's gross.
Noah goes, ugh. It kind of like
Shakes his hand out.
shakes his hand and gets the slime off. He's like, well, I'll be damned. It did eat it. Literally. The thing eats stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no. My headset is going wonky. Oh, great.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I can't hear you guys.
No!
Oh.
uh,
Oh.
Eh?
Huh? Eh?
sounds
Eh?
us testing mics and headsets.
No.
Uh,
No.
Oh, dang.
It's
Gone.
like I gotta turn my headphone jack around till I find a sweet spot that
Oh.
sound comes in.
Hmm.
Someone
Oh,
starts
God, big
singing
mood.
an aria.
Huh?
Oof.
Hey.
Oh, there
Hey.
it is.
Hello.
Okay.
Huh?
Hi.
Oh, I found
Welcome
the sweet
back.
spot.
Okay.
Hello?
What was going on? Where were we at?
You took your hand inside of Chester's mouth. I did it again. Fuck.
But yeah, he's just like that. The thing fucking eats. It's. Where did you get that pen again?
It's in
Where else
Dello.
do we get things?
Oh, now it all makes sense. Okay. Well, your scarf is gone, sadly, and the deer. I
Well,
think we got plenty of those though.
the deer was the point, I assume. You weren't trying to hide it away like they were. You were trying to feed Hector.
Pen nods with her face still in the ground. It looks a little uncomfortable.
And then it was still hungry after that? Good God.
Right, shucks. Don't expect me to get anything out of it. At least, not right now. I am sorry,
Well.
Pen.
Pen shrugs. Still face in the ground. Hasn't changed.
It walks a little closer
The
to
freshen is set
Pins.
to on.
It walks closer to Pins for me. Because... Come on. You can at least go and you can place it, or then, like, maybe winter will be kind of gone when we leave. That'd be great. Smears realize that he looks sadder.
I mean, Pen, if you need something to stay warm, I got some stuff on me, but I don't think it would fit you whatsoever.
The 7-foot
It
man
would
says to the
basi-
3-foot person.
My coat would basically be just a blanket for you, which is fine.
We'll
I
see.
had my blanket, but I think Nora still has it.
Maybe?
Well, if you need anything, let me know.
Thank you.
Muffled.
Nah. he goes back over
Thank
where he
you.
was hanging out
You know,
before.
Erica's last, like, solid pat of sympathy on Pin's back and walks a little bit away, but not too far. Not going to leave Pin behind, but, you know, gauges if we're leaving to tell Pin.
Poor Pen.
Worst day of
Poor,
Pin's life.
poor Pen.
First day.
First existential
There
crisis.
wasn't
and
gonna
then
be a limb threat, except for you did roll a 1.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, you're gonna lose a finger at least, and then you roll a fucking 20, and I'm...
Yeah.
Well, except if that happens, I guess.
I guess if that happens, you just don't lose a finger!
I'm grateful. Thank you, Dice.
You were very close to losing a fucking arm.
Yeah. Well,
It's fine.
that's D&D for you.
It's fine. You've made this bed, and now you gotta lie in it. Here's Hector. Here to heck up all your stuff.
There we go. That's the catch.
I'm really glad that whenever Noah has a tendency to do stupid things, he tends to roll, like, at least decent. Cause God, whole arm would have sucked.
Yeah, here's the thing. It wouldn't have been the whole arm. The DC was much lower for Noah because Noah didn't roll a 1 previously.
Yeah.
No point.
I
But
still worry.
There was a possibility.
Yeah, that one can only still show up.
The fear.
No.
Why do you think during the one shot I had to ask, does reliable talent cover nat ones? This is important. Anyway. Yeah.
All
So
right. Everyone, everyone good?
Oh my god.
someone's going to
Yeah,
die.
Keith?
Chance.
BB.
Chance,
I'm good.
Chance.
you
I'm
good?
Good. Good. Real good.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
BP
Um,
taken care
So yeah, you meet up with the rest of the Horndale, like I said, and the deer hunt is over. You have solved the deer puzzle, and you all rest for one more night here, and you rest a reasonable way away from this slaughter field, and it's a nice rest. Merritt, you recognize this is going to be your last campfire here, where it's not freezing cold and winter, and savor it. um.
Yeah, there's more herbs for tea. Of any.
Yeah.
Not just the specific. Yeah. Just,
Um.
he does that, sort of slightly pouting. Before sleeping, but yeah.
Everyone has a nice meal and sort of talks about, like, oh, what the fuck were you doing for the past like 3 to 4 days? And it's like, I was being killed by deer. And it's like, oh, I understand.
We've been here,
Understandable.
dude.
Have a nice day. And everyone gets a good night's rest. And in the morning, the time does stop moving again. Which again is very odd. It does stop at night. It takes the full day, and once it's become night again, it doesn't move. And Merritt, you are just. This is extremely unpleasant. You do not understand. And once it is quote unquote morning, you all head back to the large center, white tree in the middle of this closed off area, and Samuel does the same sort of ritual that he did before to open the portal, and similar as before, the tree sort of rips in half as this twisting tunnel opens in between this world and the mortal realm, and you all file through. And I need to roll some stuff really fast.
Oh. Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we have to roll things?
No, if
It's
it
all
is what I
Delta
think it
side?
is, it's all Delta. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's Feywild things, it's all Delta.
Well, I just know there's 2 Feywild things.
Yeah, that's
Give me a
true.
minute. I have to go grab some dice and also my book real fast. So I'm gonna leave my computer because they're in the other room. Be right
Okay. Well,
Oh,
if we have to
God.
roll some things, Merritt and Nor are immune,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Happened.
So, Jess.
I got disconnect basically.
Oh.
Oh no.
Delta went all robot on me, so I couldn't hear anything. So I'm like, this is fine.
What was the last thing you heard?
Hey, what's
So
up,
you
guys?
guys are robot too.
Oh no.
Oh.
Huh?
We're losing Jess.
What?
Jess is dying.
Oh, there they go.
Yup.
Huh?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys are better now. Oh my god.
Cool.
Okay.
What was the last thing you heard, Jess?
Samuel doing something, and then it's just like, whoop, there's
Samuel's
robots.
doing the ritual thing again
Yeah.
to take us back home.
Mhm.
That is all that has happened. I have not fixed that yet. Here we go.
Yeah, I was about to tell you about what Feywild things there are, but you and I don't gotta worry about it much. as much as the rest.
Okay.
The ancestry. Okay.
All right. Cool, 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 cool.
Is it?
If you
Sick.
rolled a nat 20, I'm
Oh.
gonna cry.
It's cool. Okay. So you all exit through this tree portal, and as you pass through, you actually feel like nauseous. Um, it's a very strange sensation. It's kind of like getting car sick, in that as you're walking, it almost feels like everything around you is moving, and it's exceedingly unpleasant. And like one moment you're taking a step, and then the next it feels like almost like you're falling, but you're still walking, and you keep almost losing your balance, and then finally you make it through the other side of the tree, significantly sicker than before, but for the most part you all hold your lunch. um and you look around, and it is still winter. The ground is frozen, and as far as you can see, nothing seems changed.
It's either a 20 or a 1, maybe slightly above a 1. Either way, I'm concerned. There's no other rolls for anyone?
Nope.
Okay.
We're all good.
And sure enough,
far as you know.
Merrick's- as far as we know,
Mhm.
20 or a 1. Merritt does look reasonably disappointed as we return to winter.
Mm-hmm.
Pen had forgotten what snow is like and does not enjoy it.
Nature kids are not having a good time.
Nor is freezing again.
Yep.
Blanket.
Noah takes off his jacket and he hops in the snow.
You freak.
Pen looks longingly at Noah's jacket.
God, I wish that was me.
Snatch it.
You said you could take it.
You did say.
Because he kind of just like left it on Lilith's back.
No, if he was just like, yes.
More fluff.
Pen takes Noah's jacket. It's very large.
I'm just imagining this this passerby hijack of the jacket, just whoosh, and then Pen is gone. It's just the jacket now.
Oh, and since it's a new day, Pen would have taken Hector back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So, you all readjust to the surroundings of the world and begin heading back to the Horned Hail. And that is a week-long trek, and we won't stop at every pit stop along the way. We will fast forward to when you are back at the Horned Hail. But that is where we will leave it for the session, and you don't know how much time is.
We sure don't.
Cool.
I'm just staring at the dice in front of me.
What is it, Bimsh?
I'm not gonna tell you.
He can't. He
I
can't
took
tell
a
us.
picture of it, and that's all you need to know.
Alright.
Okay, so 20 or 1. Here's the thing, I've looked at that chart and I at least remember those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to go look at it right now.
I will say it. I have adjusted the chart because, as Samuel said, this portal is more stable.
Yeah.
However,
I
hey,
was thinking. It still happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah.
that's what I was thinking. It was at least adjusted. And that's also why I was like, yeah, okay, I see why we don't have But yeah.
Phew.
So yeah, you've defeated my deer puzzle and my ape escape.
Impromptu ape escape. But
And Pen is no longer dead. You can fix that.
yeah.
They're still dead inside.
They don't have a scarf
I mean,
anymore.
aren't we all? But yeah,
Okay.
just for comparison, what we're talking about in normal Feywilds, when people step out and they don't have Fey ancestry, they can lose their memory of ever being in the Feywild.
Mm.
So that's one thing that we all didn't have to roll collectively. The other thing is time warp, which is what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how, that's why Merritt lost like 2 of the 3 months during the the
Yeah.
in between times. And so, yeah. And I keep
Essentially, you can spend anywhere from seconds Feywild to years.
Ah.
it is actually.
Yeah,
I looked back and it's minutes, but that's still not a lot of time. One or if you roll, this is the usual chart, which Delta's changed it, so don't listen to me. But I say as I continue to talk. 1 and 2 is days become minutes. Days spent in the Feywild become minutes in real life. And then 3 to 6 days become hours. 7 to 13 is there's no change. You just lost those few days. Or you could lose days become those amount of weeks. So like 6 days is 6 weeks. 6 days, 6 months at 18 or 19. And then that 20 days become years.
Oh, Jesus.
mm.
And
And
how
that
many
is-
days were we there?
Like,
5 or
maybe.
something?
I'll have to check, but I believe it was like 4 nights.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
4 nights.
Yeah, 4 because, well, yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. I was
It's
counting
either
up the
3
nightmares.
or 4.
I ended up counting up the nightmares. I'm like, Ranger Boys had it in the real world, and then
Reverence and had one. Nora had one.
Mm-hmm.
Pen had one.
And then there was one more night afterwards.
and then we we slept one more night. So
Four.
at least 4.
So we could have been in there for a couple of years and just came out in winter and been like, oh, nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm. Because it's years to the day, essentially. If it's a nat 20, which if you've taken a picture of it, I'm assuming it was a nat something, or maybe the 2, that blessed 2, please, or something akin to it.
God, I hate that
Let
laugh.
me dream. Until next week, Delta.
Oh my god.
It's probably something middle of the road like a 13, and he's just, messing with us.
Oh, that would be really funny.
It would be hilarious.
I mean, I will take a 13.
You'll just have to wait and see, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess.
This is
Can't
fine.
believe Siren missed
This
literally
is
everything.
fine. This is all
Everything.
It's fine.
Missed
It's
Chloe,
everything is fine.
Missed Ape Pin, missed Chloe Merritt, missed Mad Max Pin. Ugh.
God, I can't believe Penn almost lost their arm.
Pen almost lost a lot of things this episode. Pen could have very much really died.
Yeah.
There was some rolls in there. Pen could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Let's just say
There
it
you
almost
go.
wasn't a lack of intelligence.
cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's a good time. Pen's fine, so let's not dwell on it. The only thing they lost was a scarf, so it's good. I think Pen won this episode, if I have to say anything myself.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't die and rolled
Very minimal
high where it
damage.
mattered.
Scar feels bad for Scar, but Could be worse.
It's a good time. So yeah,
Okay,
D&D was good. We're done. Break.
we've done it. Success.
Success?
It's funny. We finished the battle early. I'm like, man, will we wrap up early without Siren? No.
No. I wanted to make sure we got out of the Feywild this session.
Right
so.
now. Yeah, that's fair. We gotta go. We gotta do other things.
Yeah. Hey, Seko next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So excited.
it's exciting.
Gonna have to avoid Matt on the way. Just
Well, that's gonna be rough.
But just for the record, all of the player characters do remember their time in the Feywild. Yes.
Yes, there
Okay.
were no side effects like that
Okay.
because of the stability of the portal.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cool.
I'd like to believe Merritt did stop at least someone, like, and just someone's like, you remember what we just passed through, right? And they're just like, yes, okay, because he kind of knows that can happen. He's seen it.
Yeah.
What if your dad doesn't remember?
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah. I mean, he could probably remember one time or the other, or neither incident. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Okay, so
Merritt's
Jess
dad
again.
left the Feywild twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Once, when he first met Merritt's mom, that happened. And then he came back again some years later. Merritt was a child, and that's how Merritt knows what his dad more or less looks like. Kind of. It's been some time, but yeah. And Oleron stayed there for oh so long, and one day he left. No context, no clue, nothing. Nothing but this little chess piece Merritt keeps with him. So, yeah, and Aaron's perfectly human too, so he could absolutely not remember at all.
Son? I don't have a son. If he's even alive.
If he's even alive.